Hi, everyone. I'm Jamie Dorley. I'm CEO of World of Wellness, and welcome to the Wine of Wellness Week. This is a big event for us. It's the first wellness event of 2022. We just celebrated the legacy of Dr. Weiner last night. We toasted him because he did turn 75 last month on Valentine's Day. And as the legacy of Dr. Weiner at the World of Wellness, we are calling it the Wine of Wellness Week. So Doc was an instrumental part of all of our careers, and we just want to say thank you for everything he's done. This is the 96th Wellness Week. We'll finish the year with Wellness Week 100. So we're open all week. Come on down. We have an open house. We have so many free giveaways. We have free healthy food. We have the smoothie bar, which is open for free smoothies and healthy holiday treats. We got all the people here to help you with the free literature and samples. Everything's on sale. So it's a great event. We're going on all day today till 5 p.m. And we got workshops from now until 2. And I'm going to be talking about a key topic the last couple of years is your immune solutions. So why do we want to do this is interesting. It says we've exhausted all conventional measures. One last desperate option is to put you on a alternative medicine that has a 96% success rate. So alternative medicine, which is really a lifestyle and holistic health, is what we practice here at World of Wellness. And we always say you cannot out supplement or out medicate a bad lifestyle. So that's really where you're going to start. So when we talk about Dr. Weiner, of course, the Weiner Wellness Week, he was the international icon. He was a pioneer in natural healing for over 50 years in the Pittsburgh area. He worked under Dr. Price and Pottinger. He worked with the Gerson Institute, Hippocrates Health Center. He started a pain release clinic, Weiner Wellness Center, which is now World of Wellness. And me and him 20 years ago started the wellness events in Monroeville, PA, right outside of Pittsburgh. So many great milestones this year. So here's my background. I actually celebrated, believe it or not, Phil, 30 years in December. December 2021 was 30 years since I graduated from Slippery Rock and relocated to the Pittsburgh area. So there's my family, of course, and my background. So in the 90s, I worked in the health clubs. I was personal trainer. And then since about 2000, I've been working with healthcare professionals and patients throughout the East Coast with Metagenics and now, of course, Nutritional Frontiers and World of Wellness. So our team is really mission driven. We're a family-owned, faith-based business. My wife is here, of course. My son is running late, so no surprise there, Phil. But we're a Pittsburgh-based, faith-based, mission-driven company. Our purpose is really to improve your patient outcomes, and we have the clinical experience. So there's our team at our Christmas party. Did you enjoy the party, Phil?
Great.
It was a good time. So there's the Wellness Center. There's Dr. Phil Ross and Sonia at the front desk, of course. So this is an open house this week, but we do so many things at the Wellness Center. We do functional medicine. We do chiropractic. We do muscle therapy and massage. We do acupressure, applied kinesiology, NATE, nutrition, Oligoscan, Zyto, so many different things that you can take advantage of here. And the whole goal is to get you healthy and then keep you healthy by coming to our great events, which we do 5 weeks per year. So we start looking at the formulations. I want to let everyone know that we focus on quality, integrity, research, and service. So every formula in our building is manufactured in a certified lab. What does that mean for you? It guarantees 100% purity and potency. If you ever want to return anything, we give you a full money back guarantee. We just want to know why. The difference is when we start looking at the research. We use unique formulations with zero toxic ingredients. We're giving you delivery systems to maximize bioavailability, compliance, and results. So I like a lot of powders, chewables, and veggie caps. Some people like transdermal cream. We have a whole line of liquid formulation. So we give you the formulas with the delivery options that you're going to stick with, right? And in addition, you're going to get best results, better compliance, and the best value possible. I know a lot of people go to Amazon and Dr. Google. However, those are good places maybe to buy something. But if you want to maximize your health and wellness, then you need to come to a facility like this. And we're open all day long. We have all the service you need. We have Mike Gallagher working. We have Kara here to do yoga. The entire team is here. Joe Messino, myself, Dr. Kathleen. So we're here to help you. So come on down this week. Every single formula that we have by Nutritional Frontiers and all of our professional lines is tested for every ingredient for purity, potency, and contamination. Here's, in fact, our FDA certificate of registration for Nutritional Frontiers that was refreshed in 2022, so just a couple months ago. We know this whole health scare out there. Dr. Weiner always said we're 5% of the world's population. We consume over half the medications, and it's not working. The only thing we rank high in is the amount of money we spend per person for healthcare. It's not working, folks. We rank 37th in health systems and 72nd in the world in health. Not very good when the stats come up like that. So there's been this big health scare, and you got to really focus on what can you do beyond just COVID. The challenge is that our system in the U.S. is set up to treat trauma, accidents, and injury. God forbid you get in a car accident or have a heart attack, you need to go to the hospital to get stabilized. But most health conditions, IBS, Crohn's, colitis, osteoarthritis, diabetes, even heart disease, these are all chronic conditions. So the challenge is that treating you acutely for a chronic condition, that's why it doesn't work. So you need to look at a different system. And unfortunately, COVID's not going away. So we just got to get stronger so that we can fight off not only COVID, but anything else. Because still the number one killer in our country is heart disease. Cancer is number 2. And then last year, COVID was 3. So we look at the immune system. We're in the City of Champions, Pittsburgh, PA, known for their defense on the Steelers, right, Phil? And we always want to have a good, strong defense so we can help fight off anything, because you're exposed to thousands of viruses, bacteria, different things every day. And we're swimming in this sea of toxicity. So the immune system is very complex. It's built up with all different types of players in this, right? So you have things like the thymus gland and bone marrow. You have the lymph nodes. You have the GALT in the intestinal tract. That's a gut-associated lymphoid tissue. So just remember, if you learn anything today, that over 70% of your immune system is in and around the intestinal tract. Well, it only makes sense if you think about how the body was built, that you have from your mouth all the way through your colon, you have this tube. So the outside world travels through there. It doesn't get inside the body until it's absorbed through the intestinal tract, gets in the blood, and it's transported to organs and cells. So you need to make sure your intestinal tract is at an optimal level, because a lot of things you can deactivate and you can excrete right through your detoxification system, either through bowel movements, urination, maybe you have perspiration, or you're a female during your menstrual years, healthy menstrual cycles, right? So those are all ways that you can detoxify every day in a healthy way, because you're always going to be exposed to something. So you need to build up the immune system. And there's many ways you can do this, of course. But when you're detoxifying, you need your skin, your lungs. They call these bowls, the bowels, the urination, the lymph, the lungs, and the skin. Those are all ways you detoxify every day in a healthy way. I enjoy sweating. Some people do not, but it's a nice way to detoxify on a daily basis. Some of the things you may see, maybe poor skin, weight gain, maybe you have bloating or irritation in the digestive system. There's a lot of things that are what we call signs and symptoms of a poor immune system. Maybe you just get sick quite a bit. So a lot of things you can do. So how do you support this? I always go back to the lifestyle. Now, I know it's very complicated. There's so many diets out there for weight loss, but I'm talking about to be healthy. A healthy body, good morning, won't hold on to extra weight. It'll have healthy skin. You'll have normal bowel movements. So some of the things we want to do is make sure you're drinking pure water every day. I know it sounds so simple, but most people do not. How much water? It all depends. But about half your weight in ounces would be good. So if you weigh 150 pounds, about 70 ounces per day would be a good amount. You want pure water. You want to eat live food. So your diet should start with fruits, veggies, right? Salads, greens, lean proteins, nuts, beans, real food that if the grocery stores were all closed down, you can find these foods on the planet. Processed foods, junk foods, fast foods, dairy products, those types of things should be done at a minimum, if at all. So how do we do this? There's many ways, but I feel the lifestyle is important. So it's water, food. The next thing I look at is movement. Our bodies were made to move. So if the body's moving, you're burning nutrition, you're building up the strength, and that includes the immune system's building up. So you always want to look at that. And then you want to manage stress. I was just talking to a couple in the wellness center this morning. They were asking for ashwagandha. So that's a really good stress herb. We have it in our Thyro Complete and the Adrenamax. Those are two formulas I take every morning with our Super B Complete because they're going to help me manage stress. The other thing is you got to incorporate some other things to help you manage stress. Good night's sleep, deep breathing, prayer, meditation, reading, journaling, walking, music, yoga. There's so many different things you can do, but the key is consistency. So I have my morning routine I do every morning, and then I have an evening routine. So incorporate those healthy lifestyles into your day every day, and you'll be shocked at some of the results you may get. It all starts with food. I think it should really be the foundation is vegetables, some fruit, greens, salads, and lean proteins. Those should always be the foundation of anybody's food program. And a very simple experiment, if the food goes bad at room temperature, it's probably something good you can eat. If it does not, probably not a good idea. So what you eat when you're sick? Well, it goes back to the chicken soup for the soul, right? So good broths are really good. Some heavy solid food I really would limit, right? But a good vegetable soup would really be important for you. Of course, heat it up, right? So you get some of that heat to help with you. Soup is always a great way to go. I love vegetable soup anytime. There's some great new restaurants, including Zoop here in Pittsburgh. They get some free, healthy vegetarian soup. So always a good way to incorporate, especially when you're not feeling your best. So where do you start? If you did nothing else, get our free NF for Life patient program booklet. This booklet is fantastic to help you with all your lifestyle choices. It's a great book to do some interactive work in. You can set your goals up. You can track your progress. You can write down your protocols. It's a great way to help you make some of these changes you're looking for so you can get the results you're looking for. And as you can hear, the crowd's really getting fired up today, Phil. Kara's here. Our favorite certified yogi is in the house. So, Kara, you want to come down and say hello to everybody? I don't want to put you on the spot, but here she is. My yogi, your yogi, everyone's favorite yogi.
Hi.
Certified yoga
excited to be
here. And then we have another guest.
This is my friend Ashley.
Well, come on in, Ashley. I'm not shy.
So Ashley and
I always like to surround myself with beautiful people, and none better than these two. So let's hear what you're going to do today at 10 o'clock.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so excited about this. So, well, first, so you know, my name is Kara Heinrich. I earned my 200-hour yoga certification with the Himalayan Institute back in 2015. So I've been teaching yoga for, oh my gosh, what is that? Do the math. 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
You were in your 20s back then.
I was in my 20s. Yeah, let's go with it.
Yeah.
Let's just go with it. Yeah, so I have been teaching. I really believe in yoga. I believe in meditation. I believe that what I love about yoga is it's accessible to all people. So I'm really happy to be here to do this. We're going to just do an all-level yoga class starting at 10 a.m.
So beginners can jump right in?
Of course,
okay.
Beginners. And, and if there's people out there who are, have a higher or advanced level, they can, modify. You can always modify. So, but, the main thing is just to make it accessible to everybody. Learning to regulate the breath and calm the nervous system is half the battle to healing.
Yeah, I was telling a personal testimonial. You're the one that turned me on to yoga a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. And I always, go in there, want to, push everything. And then you got me to breathe, right? So even now when I do my workouts,
Yeah.
when I do my stretching at the end,
Mhm.
I focus on the breath.
Yeah.
So it's not so much forcing everything. It's a different type of workout. And I really love it. It's helped me out tremendously, and
That's
I
awesome.
appreciate
Yeah.
you inspiring me so much.
Aw, I'm excited to be here. This is exciting.
And how about yourself? You're going to be
Yeah.
helping out Kara today?
Yeah, absolutely. I love yoga and I love Kara.
Yes.
So this is a perfect Saturday for me. And coffee.
Do you know
I
that
mean,
Ashley and I met? We worked with Melanie at a company before I came to Nutritional Frontiers.
Oh, here we
Melanie
go.
brought me to you, and now I'm bringing Ashley to you.
Oh, well, there we
Circle.
go.
And
So,
do we look like sisters or what?
yes, you do. Lock the door. Do not let Ashley leave. She is permanently on the team. So thanks so much. Come and join us live at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
You can come in the building. You can do it by streaming if you want.
Yep.
All levels accepted.
Yeah.
So if you're just starting out or you're at advanced level,
Yeah.
come on down, folks. So thanks so much, ladies. I appreciate you coming in.
Thanks,
We're
Jamie.
excited. Nice to meet you too.
Yay.
So that's all part of the lifestyle, right? When you talk about managing stress, just their laughter and their energy pumped me up. So thank you. So that's what you want to do. You want to surround yourself with good, positive people that can help inspire you and build you up. So we have the NF for Life program, the booklet, and then the Great Pyramid of Health. These are things that help you make decisions on every day. So we talked about emotional wellness. Well, yoga is a great way. Laughing is a great way. Just being around these two makes you excited. So you want to incorporate these every day. And why not today at the World of Wellness? We have the immune kit. So shameless plug here, Phil. I got to say, I'm very proud of the immune kit. This is an all-in-one kit that helps you and your family incorporate all the immune boosters in one. So we have all the key immune boosters all in one kit. The great thing about this is you can take one a day of each. And then if you're feeling that first sign or symptom, then you can increase the dose just over the next 5 to 7 days. It has a description on the back of everything in here. So it helps you break it down a little bit. Plus the QR codes, so it can tell you exactly all the ingredients and the specs and everything you want to learn about it. So it incorporates our Immunomax, which is our foundation formula created by Dr. Weiner and myself. Then, of course, we always go to C, D, and zinc. And then we add in quercetin, just to be on the safe side, a chemical-free hand sanitizer. So if you're traveling a lot, you're on planes, or you're in restaurants, you want to keep those hands clean, there you go. Chemical-free hand sanitizer. So there's the breakdown. Immunomax, Buffered C+, vitamin D3, not D2, Super Zinc, which is a high-potency zinc. We have quercetin, and, of course, chemical-free hand sanitizer. So we look at it. Why is Immunomax the foundation? This is a comprehensive, synergistic formulation with patented research trademark ingredients. The arabinogalacticin will actually double your number of immune cells in your intestinal tract. DMG has a U.S. patent for modulating the immune system and the treatment of inflammatory disease. Olive leaf is a really potent antiviral and antibacterial. Then we have the maitake PD mushroom extract. The PD mushroom is where all of the research has been done on mushrooms. The PD is a very delicate extract. It actually has the ability to fight off viruses, bacteria, and boost immune function. And then beta 1316 glucan, these are like Pac-Man receptors on your cells that when viruses and bacteria come by, they stick to the beta 1 glucan receptors, and then it makes them inactive and excretes them out of the body. So Immunomax is a fantastic way to boost your immune system. 1 cap a day, and then you can increase the dose when you're showing those signs and symptoms. Next up, Buffered C+. I know everyone's heard about vitamin C and you think you can buy it anywhere. However, the Buffered C+ by Nutritional Frontiers is very unique. What makes it so unique? Number one, non-GMO, not genetically modified organism. Non-GMO and non-corn derived. Most vitamin C's on the market, which are okay, come from corn, not this one. This is the lowest allergy potential vitamin C on the market. It's actually derived from acerola from cherries. And then we buffer the C so that you can get a much more gentle bioavailability and absorbability in the intestinal tract. So we have Immunomax, we have Buffered C+, and then D3. D3 has so much research behind it. It originally was always looked at for brains and bones, but in the last couple of years, what they really found is that your immune cells have a tremendous amount of receptor sites on them for D3. So D3 is interesting because the range when you go get tested on D3 is 30 to 100. Think back in school, Phil, right? Me and you got 100 on our test. What about if we got a 30? Fell. I believe passing was 70 or higher, right? So when you look at D3, yeah, there's 30 to 100 the range, but you want optimum function. Dr. Ed Lee, functional endocrinologist from Orlando, showed us all his clinical research. And what he proved was that you really want optimal D3 of 70 to 80 or higher. Do not be concerned with D3 toxicity. Very rare, if ever, occurs. They're saying now 150 is normal. So we want that level of at least at 70. When you're getting your blood work tested, ask them for D3 profile. Now, how much D3 do you need to take? Well, the published research shows 5,000 to 10,000 per day. So you can take it by itself in our D3 5000 that comes in the immune kit, or you can do it a la carte. But you need more, especially in the winter months. And if you live in the southern part of the country and you're exposed to more sun, that's great. But what we find is most people don't go out in the sun long enough. You really need full body exposure, at least 30 minutes a day. And if you're using any sunscreen, if it's 15 or higher, you're blocking 99% of your D3 absorption. So summary is get tested, increase the dose, and let's get to those optimal levels. Here's some of the research showing that, what types of conditions are associated with suboptimal D3 status: cancers, autoimmune, hormones, cardiovascular, even musculoskeletal. So D3 is involved in all body systems, and these are all published studies showing that these conditions are actually directly associated when your D3 levels are below optimum, which I just had mentioned, above 70. Interesting enough, when you look at it, MS patients can actually be reduced the risk by 50% when the D3 levels get high enough. Next one we want to look at is zinc. So D3 is going to block the absorption of any viruses or bacteria. Vitamin C is going to help kill them off. And zinc will actually inhibit the replication of it. So that's why a lot of people are recommending super zinc during the COVID times, because if you do get exposed to it, zinc will actually block the replication. If you're taking super zinc, that's a great idea. It's 50 milligrams per capsule. So you want to do one per day. And if you have an acute flare-up or exposure to COVID, you can go up to 4 per day of super zinc to get to that optimal dose of 200 milligrams per day. And the only caveat is make sure you spread it out. If you take too much zinc at one time, it can upset your stomach. So I like to spread these out throughout the day. But super zinc is going to give you the therapeutic dose that you're looking for. I love the combination of vitamin C and zinc because C is going to come in and render the bacteria viruses inactive and kill them off. And zinc will help inhibit any replication of any bacteria viruses that are still there remaining. So we want to help kill them. We want to help block the absorption, and then we want to inhibit the replication. And we do that with a combination of these different formulas, especially when we combine C and zinc together. And there's a lot of published research here promoting these two together. And we didn't stop there, Phil, did we? We want to bring it home with quercetin. Quercetin is an excellent anti-allergy, anti-inflammatory, and it actually boosts your immune system. That's why quercetin became so popular during COVID, because it's very unique in that it's been studied with various types of models of viral infection, because it actually promotes antiviral effects in the body through these different types of enzymes that actually work at the DNA level. So quercetin sounds so simple, but it works in so many different pathways in the body that it's a must-have in your immune kit, and that's why we incorporated in our new immune kit. Have you guys all seen this? It's the immune kit by Nutritional Frontiers. It's an all-in-one kit. has all the formulations I just talked about in here. And normally you pay for extra convenience. In this case, you actually get a better value with the convenience. So a great way to get involved with the immune kit is pick up one for you and your family. Take one a day of each. That way it's in your system and in your house. And if you're ever getting that first sign or symptom, then you want to increase the dosage for at least the next 7 to 14 days until you start feeling a lot better. So let's look at some case studies utilizing our protocol. So this is actually from Dr. Len Brantzowitz, one of our partners from Tampa, Florida. And Dr. Len did a great job at our recent professional training event. And what he did was he shared some of his great testimonials and clinical case studies. So this is a 45-year-old female. She's postmenopausal, right? So she's going through some of those stages of life changes with hormones. Her her weight's normal. The diet's pretty good. She was diagnosed with triple negative breast cancer. Do you know what that is? That's actually non-hormone related breast cancer. Some breast cancers may be estrogen dominant. This one was not. Her decision was made to not do any chemotherapy. So 3 years of high dose buffered C plus by Nutritional Frontiers. The whole goal with Dr. Len is he does a high dose of vitamin C because he wants to get the morning pH balanced out with the urine. He also continually gives the Nutritional Frontiers lean greens, and he went to 10,000. I use a D3. So a very therapeutic dose to get the results. And here we are 9 years later. She started this protocol when she was 45. 9 years later and cancer-free. Isn't that fantastic? Incredible. No chemo, no surgery. So we're not, of course, making any claims here or any guarantees to cure, prevent, or diagnose. We're just sharing with you some of our clinical case studies. So actually, the next one is yours truly, 53. 53? Wow. Sounds a lot older than it is, but 53 years old. Can you believe it? So I was diagnosed with COVID last year. My symptoms were exhaustion. I couldn't really get off the couch or out of bed. I did have a fever, about 102, and I had some nausea. I did not have the cough, which is interesting, right? Didn't have the headaches that a lot of people did. So these things, like anything else, can affect you differently. Everybody's different, right? So I was actually diagnosed in September. So right away I went to the lifestyle. I made up my mind. I prayed right away, and I made up my mind I'm going to take this head on. I'm not going to worry about what may happen. I'm going to focus on what I can do to get myself healthy. So lots of rest and lots of sleep. I was sleeping about 18 hours a day. Yeah, a lot of cat naps, right? So I actually would put on the hoodies and sweat it out. That was my goal, right? And I also did at one point, because I did have some muscle aches, I got in a really hot bath, put the Epsom salt in there, and really relaxed for a while. That's where I started feeling really good. In the hot shower, what a difference that makes. So I know sometimes you don't feel up to it. Drag yourself out of bed or off the couch. Get in that hot tub. Put some Epsom salt in there. That's something we used back when I was a kid. It really helps with detoxifying. It's very soothing. It helps draw out toxins, and it reduces inflammation. So if you have a sprained ankle or a bad hip, get in a nice warm tub. Put some candles on, a little bit of music, and relax. You deserve it. Supplement-wise, I did the whole protocol. I did the Immunomax. I did the C. I did D3, Super Zinc, quercetin, and I even added in a couple of other things. I added in the SPM, so I feel like that helped a lot. I added in the NAC and the acetylcysteine. I even used some of the cough drops and silver spray just to help with my throat. I did get the IV antibodies, so I felt that helped out a lot. And I did use some ivermectin for a course of a week or so. I took some Tylenol for fever and pain, just short term, and a little bit of Advil and aspirin. But again, short term on those. Those are designed over the counter to use short term for less duration as possible, right? We don't want to take those every day and consume huge amounts. So I was really fortunate because some other people that were sick around the same time were sick for 2 or 3 weeks. Some people I know were on oxygen. That was not me. I knew in about 65 hours or so, less than 72, that the fever broke. I woke up at 3 a.m. and I said, oh, I think I'm getting a little better. I turned the corner, energy slowly come back. I was about 80% by about the fourth or fifth day, and I've made 100% recovery. I was exercising within about a week. I started working full time from home because I didn't want to transmit, of course. And then I started traveling and, spending time for family. So I think recovery from anything, one is take responsibility, have a positive mindset, take it and have a strong focus on what you're going to do, not worrying about what may happen. Focus on what you can do. I think too often people worry about what may happen. If you write down the 10 things you're worried about in life, I guarantee 9 of them probably will never happen, probably 10. So don't sweat what may happen. Focus on what you can do about it. And we all deal with different challenges in life. So have a good support system, right? Seek all the help you can get. I called my clients that are doctors. I called the wellness center. I called friends in the industry. I called any contact I knew that could help me. And then I started back right away, taking my time to heal. I always like to stack the supplements, get the therapeutic dose in. And when you're really feeling sick, spread the dosing out. Because when I was taking too much at one time, it didn't feel great. So I started spreading them out every 3 to 4 hours. And lo and behold, I started feeling a lot better a lot sooner. So stack them up, but take them throughout the day. And then, of course, get your rest, right? When you're not feeling your best, get your rest. Sundays when I was growing up, wasn't that long ago, everything was closed. So that was a day for family and rest. You go to church, football was on, you'd watch football, you'd have dinner with the family. It was a day of rest. Nowadays, people don't incorporate that. So take some time for yourself. We got some yoga we're doing here today. You can go for a walk outside. It's beautiful out. You can do some deep breathing, prayer. I like to read and journal in the morning. Meditation. I've been meditating almost every day lately, Phil. Can you tell the difference?
Very happy.
Yes. No, it really helps, So if you're in the afternoon, you need 20 minutes. You can pop on YouTube on your phone, just do a slow, short, guided meditation, and it's really refreshing any time of the day. So make sure you invest in your health. That is the best investment out there. There are other advanced support options. I always look at the shakes. Super Shake, Best Way, Power Cleanse, Nido Keto. These are food in a powder. They have all the good nutrients you want in food without any extra calories, sugar, fats, carbs, anything you don't want in there. All of our formulas are super clean. So I like to incorporate the shakes because it gives me the advantage of increasing my meal frequency in a pre-digested form. Plus, they taste great, right? What's your favorite shake?
Favorite shake? Probably purples. I do Power Fuel and purples.
Oh, well, there you go. This guy going off the board. Power Fuel and purples. And you can put that right in any vanilla shakes if you like, just to, get that protein foundation. I always look at the multivitamins. I take the Frontier Multi. I love the Woman's Complete. That has all your vitamins, minerals, superfoods, and probiotics in the form of lactospore. 7 patented trademark ingredients. The only thing you have to add to Woman's Complete would be essential fatty acids, the omega-3. In addition, you may want to have some condition-specific formulations, maybe digestive support, Probzyme, Cybezyme, Betazyme, something like that. Also, the colors, like the greens, has prebiotic, probiotic, and enzyme in it. So I like to do a scoop of greens with a scoop of the Power Cleanse. That gives me all the foundations I need on an everyday basis. So a lot of different options for you. We are here at the World of Wellness throughout today, Saturday, March 5th. We'll be here every day, ending up on Saturday, March 12th. We have interactive yoga going on at 10 a.m. today. 11 a.m., Dr. Kathleen Geringer talking about beauty from the inside out. 12 o'clock, we have the round table with Dr. Kathleen, myself, and Joe Messino. And then Joe's going to bring us home at 1 p.m. We're open. You can come in live. You do not need to be a patient. If you are, welcome back. If you want to bring a friend, we appreciate it. Do not need to be a patient. It's a free event. We have so many different freebies for you, including food, smoothies, healthy treats, literature, patient books, samples, recommendations, and advice. So come on down, folks. We'll be here all day. If you can't make it in and you want to call, just call the office at 412-922-WELL. That's 412-922-9355. You can call in. We can ship you the order, free shipping charges. You still get to capitalize on the great savings, and you can even order through our website. So thanks so much. We appreciate it. We're here to help you get you healthy and keep you healthy as we continue our mission of making the world healthy. And the world of wellness is here with the Wine of Wellness Week. We'll be here all day. So come on down, folks. Thanks so much for all your support. Have a great day, and God bless.